Okay, how are you doing today, Rebecca?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. So, I just kind of wanted to check in with you. We kind of talked about a homework assignment last week,
hmm
where you were going to try to practice holding people more accountable at work. I wanted to know how that's going.
well, it's been going pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I think the coworkers a little unexpected, but we're slowly getting there. I started giving them, smaller tasks. There was one point where, I gave someone a task and I don't know if they figured I would just do it because I normally do, but,
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull them in, talk to them, let them know, like, this isn't okay, that, I know you're used to me doing this, but it's not going to happen, that you have to do this. It's
Mm-hmm.
part of your job, and if you can't do it, then, you're going to get written up or something. Um, they seemed to take it pretty well. They weren't happy with me, but who, in that situation, who would be? But they ended up doing it, and, of course, thanked them in the end, and everything's fine. So I think it went well.
So big ups to you for making the changes.
Thank
I'm
you.
really, really proud to see you go out, do it, and come back with something to report like immediately. That's really awesome. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
And it seems as though you asserted yourself in a healthy manner to where you guys were able to communicate about it effectively,
Mm-hmm.
so that you could start seeing the behaviors in your subordinates that you were looking for. And I have to say, bravo.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, do you think you're ready to kind of graduate to the next step?
Um, Slowly, yes. I think so.
Okay. And did you feel like that was a lot of work for you?
I was really nervous at first,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess realizing that it's really not as bad as it seems. Um, I I went home that day, high five self, and felt really good about it. So I think it felt good, and I think if we can take another baby step, I think that's pretty good.
Okay. It sounds as though a lot of people rely on you.
Mm,
Do you ever feel that way?
yeah, like everybody does, and I am the type of person that I'm gonna do it, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure it gets done. So I think that it just feels like they just need me, I guess. Or
Mm-hmm.
they depend on me. I don't know. It's just, yeah.
Do you think that the people around you are aware that you're now learning to not be so much for everybody?
I think so, because I think that coworker that I had to talk to, when I gave someone else a task, they kind of just did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they're talking about it like, like, hey, Becca's kind of cracking down, but you know what? Hey, it's less stress on me for sure.
Okay, good. And that's all that matters here.
Right. Yeah.
Good. Your stress level went down.
hmm
Wonderful. So I want to try something, another baby step.
Okay.
All right, if you're cool with that. It's
Absolutely.
going to be a little more relaxed than last week because it's not going to require you to make so much of a behavioral change.
Mm.
This time, it's more along the lines of I want you to start being aware of what your stressors are.
Okay.
Okay, so what I would like for you to do is get in the habit of as your day goes along, keep a little maybe journal with you or notepad,
hmm
and I want you to write down the things that make you feel stressed out.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want you to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. So we can really kind of narrow in on what the biggest stressor is. Okay,
Definitely.
and then what I would like for you to do is come up with a list of things that you can do about those stressors
Okay.
instead of just feeling stressed out or feeling angry or feeling bad. So I want you for each stressor to come up with a list of at least 2 things that you can do, to kind of help curtail the amount of stress you're feeling.
Okay.
Do you think that's feasible?
I think I could do that. Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I want you to bring that with you to your next session
Okay.
so we can discuss it and kind of decide whether or not these are the best steps to take or if we need to go, with a different route in dealing with some of your stressors, okay?
Okay.
Okay? How do you feel about that?
Should I be doing this at home as well, or am I sticking to work?
I would say do both work and home.
Okay.
And try and do it on the days that during your weekday. Do you work during the week or on the weekends?
Mostly during the week. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want you to focus on doing it on the weekdays. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your time to yourself. Clearly, you need it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, so if you feel that's feasible, then I would love to see where we are with that next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
I think that's everything.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. I think you're doing great. Keep up the great work, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next week so we can start discussing like a plan of action.
Right, absolutely.
Alrighty. I hope to see you next week.
All right, see you then.
Bye.